Hello guys, welcome back to another video today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about an important, very important aspect of humans' interactions. It has the power to break relationships, businesses, and even nations, and even more. Can you guess what it is? Yep, it is effective communication. In today's world, connecting has never been easier. We can easily connect through WhatsApp and all social media platforms, but we still feel disconnected. And some people even feel that they're left out and they're way less connected than before. And why is that? Due to less communication and bad communication. So we'll see what is better communication. Let's get into this. So hello. So I've made a mind map just so you guys understand. So effective communication. What is effective communication, guys? So it's not only about convos and it's not only about conveying stuff. It's also about building bridges, understanding, and also resolving, isn't it, guys? So also miscommunication. Think about it. Miscommunication has caused a lot of accidents. It has caused absolute wars, destruction of relationships, and destroying of years and years worth of progress, literally. And also, what can effective communication do? Yeah, I'm asking you. Resolve conflicts. What is resolving conflicts? Conflicts means consequences, if you didn't know. So let's say you're the president of India or a prime minister, whatever you want to be. Let's say the neighboring country, you're gonna offer them an offer to for the neighboring country, yeah. So you're gonna offer. You walk there. You get in your car. You go and to go to the meeting, right? And you start explaining your idea and your almost project, right? And you explain to the neighboring country. So after explaining, they're like, no, get out, because you don't have effective communication. If you don't have effective communication, of course, they're not gonna take your words seriously, and you might have made mistakes, and you may have caused a war. And war is definitely conflict right here, and war is definitely a conflict. So to resolve that conflict, effective communication is very important. That's why it's on this list. And also boost productivity. How does effective communication boost productivity, guys? Productivity means whenever you do something good, okay, that's productivity. And how does effective communication boost productivity? So let's say you're explaining a company idea. Let's just assume things. A company idea to a guy, and he's listening pretty sincerely. And he's also getting some knowledge, and you're also getting some knowledge because you're teaching that guy. You're also getting some in-depth session, right? He's also being beneficial. You're also being beneficial. He's also getting satisfied. You're also getting satisfied. Yeah. And that's what productivity means. You're also getting productive. He's also getting productive. So it boosts productivity. Effective communication boosts productivity and enhances relationship. Why? How does effective communication enhance relationships? How do you even enhance relationships, guys? I'm asking you. Yeah, right there. How do you enhance a relationship? To get a person know you better is enhancing relationships. How do you get a person to know you better? Introduce yourself properly. Effective communication. You gotta communicate effectively and introduce yourself to them, so you can enhance your relationships. That's why it's on this list too. So success. How can you drive success with effective communication? Let's say you're building a house. Let's say you're building a palace. Let's assume, and the architects come to you and be like, what type of house do you want? And you're saying up to your extent because you don't have effective communication. You don't know how to communicate effectively, right? You're saying things up to your extent, and later you're coming and inspecting the house, and the house looks nothing like what you said. You're not gonna blame the architect because you don't have effective communication. You probably messed up saying, right? So that's the point. If you don't have effective communication, you will not get success. Hence, if you have effective communication, you will get success. That is the point, right? So also, you're probably like, all this time you've said, get effective communication and get effective communication, get effective communication. But Sajid, how do I have effective communication? How to communicate effectively? Never told that. So I'm gonna tell you. Listen actively. If you're not gonna listen, how are you gonna respond? How are you gonna respond actively, right? So you've gotta listen first. That is the main point. Also, speak clearly. If you're the one who's telling stuff, if you're gonna speak clearly, you're gonna get them to respond, right? That's common sense. And also ask questions. Even if you don't have any doubts, ask questions for the in-depth reasons. If you have if you have the knowledge of in-depth, you will have more knowledge. So ask questions and clarify assumptions. If you have doubts, and what's gonna end up like next? If you have a doubt like that, you're gonna definitely ask to him. Yep, you're definitely gonna ask him. You're not gonna be like, okay, let's just assume that this is gonna happen and just move on. No, that's not what happens. You've gotta clarify assumptions, right? Also, in today's world, where misconceptions and miscommunications are spreading like wildfires, effective communication is really, really, really crucial. Because you don't want to ruin your reputation, don't you? Also, put some effort into the convo. Please make that guy, the other guy, understand, and you also will make sure that you also understand. That is really beneficial to you and him. So what are you waiting for? Go explain. And the one thing before I leave, I want to tell you that effective communication isn't a skill. It's a necessity. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. Meet you later.